easy 'cause you're beautiful. You got here Middleton
Rippon.
Yeah, Loving You.
Yeah.
Know it well, know it very well. It's fun enough because that was a bit of a crossover from the reggae into like the soul side. Lovers Rock is what we would call it back then. Fleetwood Mac. It's fun enough.
I only got Fleetwood Mac because of Mac.
But no. It's fun enough. People like Fleetwood Mac was very actually quite jazzy.
With his
because
ponytail.
who is it? Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton was very much heavy into the soul side of music. A Rapper's Delight, Sugar Hill Gang.
Never heard of it.
Oh, well, I'll get out of it.
Never heard.
It was one of those hoop hop things that you never stop. You mean never heard of it? Of course. Talking about love, dollar.
Recently, it's $1 on
Yeah, I know about the recent one, but I'm sure I know that one as well. It says Shooting Star dollar.
Our Shooting Star was.
It's really strange because today was the first time I'd seen gone back to the days of what do they call these 45's?
Yes, all right.
Yeah, the Rolling Stones, Missing You.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you don't want to be. You should hang on to these.
No, Richie.
Faraway Eyes.
I don't throw nothing away.
Oh well, I've realised that now with your stamps and your mobile phones and all that. Manchester United football team, glory, glory, Manchester United.
Yeah, 1980. Or is it 70?
1983.
Yeah.
Okay,
You got a weak spot for them.
Yeah, I know, big time. I've been following the boys big time, long time. And it's really strange, Manny. This was such an experience. The very first football match I went to was last week, and it was with Jay, to the Arsenal, because what happens is Arsenal are heavily involved in the cancer research there.
Are they?
Yeah, big time. Big time. I'll show you some pictures in a minute. He's heavily involved in the cancer research.
Why is that?
Because you see, any company what makes loads of money, you have to give back some.
Yeah, because it's...
Yeah, just because it's just because.
Yeah, how it works.
So they phoned up the day before and said, "Do you want 2 tickets for the Arsenal match?" And Jay said, "Yeah." So what ended up happening was Jay and I ended up going down to Arsenal, picking up the match, and it was between Bolton. Yeah. And that was my very first football match I'd ever been to.
What, recently?
Yeah, no, not recently, ever. I work at United, but I'm in the stadium. I've never actually sat in a seat and watched a football match. Ever. And it was such an experience sitting there with my son watching a football match.
I can go back to the 70s.
Yeah, well, see? Me, that was my first.
And I can go back to the 70s. And do you remember any of the boys from Leighton? Will? Big fella.
Well, yeah, the name sounds familiar, but I should remember everybody.
They went to George Mitchell and...
Yeah, well, the George Mitchell boys, yeah.
And because I went to football in the 70s, 80s, 90s, all the way, but I haven't been recently, to be honest.
No, that was my first. And
what's this one?
Oh, I'll tell you for a fact. This is no. I'll tell you in a sec. This one here, yeah, Johnny Guitar Watson.
Oh, hard work.
No, I need it.
Yeah, hard work.
Hard work was John Candy.
No, it was him.
No, he didn't do hard work. No, hard work was Johnny Guitar Watson. To see that on 45, that's a classic.
He's classic, not me. He's classic.
It's not too long ago I played Johnny Guitar Watson on my radio show, and it's just so good to hear them old tunes. Master Blast, Dub, Stevie Wonder, big time Stevie Wonder. And it was only up to a year ago I realised that Stevie Wonder, I've always been into Ramsey Lewis, and Spring High, which has always been one of my classic tunes of Ramsey Lewis, that Stevie Wonder played on that track with him. Master Blast jamming Stevie Wonder.
I can't remember, but when I saw you, I don't know, whenever it was, you said to me, on PlayStation, where is it? 2, 1.
2, it would have been probably 2.
You said to me the music on there is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, only because you see, I'm finding that I'm watching programs on television now. Take a silly program like Come Dine With Me.
Yeah.
They're dropping tracks by Donald Byrd,
Yeah.
Roy Ayers, meaning that person.
Back to Roy Ayers. Run away. He was pure magic.
Yeah, well, to be honest, everybody like Roy Ayers, and You Send Me album. I saw it today. I've got the album, I've got the T-shirt, I've got the whole lot. I can do a whole show just on Roy Ayers. I can do a whole show just on Lonnie Liston Smith, Donald Byrd, quite easily. But just looking back at these, what are you going to do?
Oh, let me tell you.
Candidate. Yeah, I know Candidate, yeah.
Let me...
I don't want to lose your love.
You probably don't know this, but there was time I used to be DJ in Warwick Youth Centre.
Well, Warwick Youth Centre was the first place that as a boy, I stepped up. The girls used to do all the dancing, and that's where I heard Kool and the Gang, Wild and Peaceful, and I stepped up and saying, why should it just be the girls on the dance floor?
Oh.
And I stepped up and I got onto that dance floor, and that's it. That's when broke the mould. You don't need to be a girl to be up on the dance floor.
And Warwick Youth wanted me to send me somewhere to learn a lot more about DJing.
DJing, yeah.
Because I was doing their under 11. Is it under 11? No. Yeah, under 11 used girls and boys.
Yeah.
And I used to do the DJs. Did you?
Well, no, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I was the one who was on the dance floor jumping around to the stuff.
That's 11 plus.
Right. So it's...
They used to invite me because I never used to charge them anything.
Yeah.
And we used to borrow the double decks from William Morris. What was it called?
No. No, it wasn't Lucia Road. Lucia Road was one Saturday a month.
Yeah.
And then the other club, because I was the only person who went to Warwick, and the other club, which was down Walthamstow Market, just on the corner, upstairs.
Spot on.
Yeah. Lewisham Road.
No, Lucia Road was the end of James Street.
Yeah.
And your one was...
Yeah, I know it, because the thing is
you'll have to ask Bentley or...
Yeah, because because I remember that was the first, I went out with a girl down there, well, I went out, the girl went out with me, and she smoked. And I was into my wearing military stuff, and she had this thing about...
So, you've been a teddy boy, a military boy, a soul boy, a reggae boy.
Exactly, well, that was me.
And then went to Carnaby Street, being a London boy.
Oh, yes.
What was that one?
No, that one is fun enough because I'm not too...
Sure.
Walking on Sunshine, Rocker's Revenge. Yeah, no. I do remember it. But I look back now, and it's fun enough, you're talking about Kool and the Gang, it's that I went to Spain one year. And
that was Greg Stewart.
Yeah, Greg Stewart was into a lot of that, yeah. And Malaga, it's fun enough because Malaga is still like the top place for all these people to go. But I went to, I was in Malaga with Alison, and turned up in Malaga drunk, as you're supposed to.
I was seeing you drunk.
And this particular night, I walked into this nightclub. The guy said, "Give me a raffle ticket." And he said, "Yeah, just wait till your number's called out." I didn't know what it was all about. It's called a number, and it was a dancing competition. I went out there and danced to Kool and the Gang, Let's Celebrate, which was definitely not one of my tracks I would jump up and dance to. But I did. I ended up winning this dancing competition. Got this off-road rally bike for a week, and I was pissed out of my head, and I won this competition. Then word started going round the island that this English guy had won this dancing competition. But it's the Spanish. I was so proud of their dancing. It's just like, no, they were the only ones. And then the second week, I was out there with Alison. She decided that she wanted to join me in the second week of the competition because she could dance anyway.
Doctor.
Oh, this one. Mind-blowing decision, Heat Wave. Oh, such a tune. It's fun enough that... No, to be honest with you, I need to take this one away with me because I need to drop it.
You can have it, Rich.
No. I need to drop this one on my radio show just to say, that's such a tune. Mind-blowing
decision.
This is classic. That's a classic tune.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What was his name? Dennis's brother-in-law. Oh, damn it. One with the curly hair. Used to live bottom of the market. You mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Come on.
What, the club?
No. Dennis, who lived in Elephant Castle, married to the sister of
Jack's, yeah. Jack Nimsky, yeah.
He used to mention that.
Better Love Next Time, Dr. Hook. That's one of them white boys.
Yes, but mixing with...
Yeah. So what, are these the tunes you were dropping at that particular time?
Yes.
Respect, man. This is me seeing another aspect of like...
No.
This is me.
That is, you don't know nothing about it.
No, I know, I don't.
I know.
I don't, so looking at these is just something, respect.
And I wish I did carried on, to be honest.
Because Marvin said something to me yesterday concerning the only way that the black person's made it in music, and he was talking about Jazzy D, who's married to Beyonce, is that they've had to play rock music to get noticed before they can play whatever they want to play.
Exactly.
Yeah. But that's the same old story, say, even from my side. I've never seen myself as being a black person. I've seen myself as a business person, got on with it and just prove. Well. Yeah, just say, oh, this is the way I do it, I'm just getting on with it.
Well, you're saying that at work, sometimes I mention Mac. And I said, I've got a friend who's white, and he's absolutely Rastafarian.
Yeah.
And they look at me, what are you talking about? I can't prove these things to these people. Back to Greg. Back to the lady I used to work with whose son done the triple jump in the Olympics. You with me?
Yeah.
I have done it. I have seen it.
Yeah. Well, you see, this is what I then feel good about. I do Facebook to prove to people it's like we were there. It's like it's funny enough. Kenny now looks on JLS.
Yeah.
You know, the dance group. Now Kenny compares us back then. That was us. But we never did nothing about it.
They did.
Yeah, and they have done.
And they're making money.
And they're making big money out of it. To me, it's like, that's something I did that I enjoyed doing at that particular time. I didn't think there was a career involved in it. I went into like running my own print business, and that's where I made my fortune from. But, Kenny, Gary Rafferty. The only track I know from him is, it says here, why wouldn't you talk to me? But there was another one, something to do with Gary Rafferty. Baker Street. Yeah, you know, that really does come to mind. Gary Rafferty was Baker Street. Yeah. Night Owl.
But don't get some of these belong to vegan, you know, so that's where you get confused.
No, okay.
If you got a middle missing,
reggae style, reggae style, the centre's missing. And this one here is...
people trying to work out what you're saying there.
Yeah. Well, by the way, back to you.
Probably very this
is Melody. Forgive me, girl. Spinners. Spinners. This is the Spinners. I can remember the Spinners, but no, not the tunes they were producing. Baby. You know, seeing you two together is just like just
milestone.
You know, there's nothing changed. You know, like the same house,
Same people.
you know, like I've been there, done this, and all over the world. It's so nice to see you. Oh.
He's been here since 4:30.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you up to? I see you got all the old records out.
Oh, of course. Don't worry, I'm.
You're on telly now.
Oh, you're not on telly. It's just me, so don't worry about it. It's just like I like to film it. I used to take the photographs, but now I film everything.
Why?
Because it's like if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be able to look back at those memories. Yeah. So don't worry, you're not on it. It's just me. But your voices are all being picked up and everything.
Okay.
But no, that's me. That's what I've done all my life. I love it. So now we're just going through all the old 45's. Oh, you're not shy, girl.
No, what's the point of being shy?
Oh, good. I'm okay.
You don't have to read every single one.
Yeah, I know.
You skip it.
I know. It's amazing. The Foster
I got
Brothers.
this one. Oh look, he's finished it.
No, yeah, but no, I've still got the rum, but
Where's the rum?
No, this is the rum. That's all the rum there.
Okay.
Yeah.
He bought his own.
Okay.
Must find me 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it's fun because I could have easily told him, or because I could have said, "Oh, Mustafa," and he would have that would have just thrown him. How do you know my name? But I didn't.
Must find me 3 o'clock in St. Richard's in town. So I said, yeah. And he said, what time do I get home? So I said, I'll be 4:30.
Yeah.
So I said, he said, I'll tell him that. And he was here.
Where are you living now?
Manchester.
Oh, you're still there?
Yeah. But what happened was I came down for a funeral yesterday,
He's on.
Yeah.
and I'm travelling backwards and forwards to London quite a lot now.
Can I just stop you there?
Yeah.
Can you tell her about your Jake?
The reason why I'm travelling backwards and forwards from London at this particular time, okay, well, not just Jay, but my mum passed away last year, which Manny knew about. My dad passed away this July, which he didn't know about. But in between all that, my Jay, 18-year-old, he's got cancer.
He's the one who used to come here.
And in that,
What cancer?
He's got tumours in his stomach. Quite a few of them.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, and it's a rare one, and he's been treated at the UCL in London, top teenage ward. It's like this, the only one in the country. He's getting the best service possible.
Yeah.
And but it means that whenever he's in London for 5 days, I come down and stay with him.
Yeah.
So I'm in London a lot now at this present time. But I've had to come down to London because my aunt passed away a couple of weeks ago, so it was a funeral I was down here for yesterday, and I just felt that I couldn't come to Walthamstow without having to see Manny. But
where do you stay when you come down?
Well, I stay all over the place, but on this particular...
He's got friends in Ganshill, he's got friends in Walthamstow.
I've
not friends.
Marvin. I've got Marvin in Walthamstow down there.
I think you met Marvin once
Yeah,
or twice.
and Kenny's over in Redbridge, in Ganshill.
I remember the names.
The
Marvin
names,
and Kenny.
Yeah.
I can't remember
Yeah.
them.
Well, I just this is who I hang out with. But on this particular visit,
Kenny is his best friend now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is